Welcome back to Rimworld Robotics! Ever since you last saw me, I did a lot of work, and I mean a lot of work, to make sure that we could get this going. This specifically, our laboratory! If you weren't there, didn't remember, we found a bunch of compacted machinery, which, as some would say, is pretty fantastic. As a result, we've been able to generally try and get this colony into a state of high technological advancements. Now, because of that, we built this really cool research room that's very impressive. It should be allowing us to research rather fast, and right now we're searching up biosculpting so that we can get our biosculptor so that we can make our, colony happen. And that's actually what I decided to do with this room. I decided to have this room be our research room, and I made just enough space so that when we hit 10, we can build another one, because we're going to need another one, because this game gets difficult. So difficult that I'm personally a little bit worried that we might be in what's known as the end game. I'm right now just waiting for these two spike traps to... Oh no. I'm waiting for these two spike traps to go off to allow my pawns to set all of those spike traps, because it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. Research screen. See, now we can go into biogeneration, but we can't right now because what? Biofuel refine? Yeah, we can double back for that. Absolutely. But yeah, we're soon gonna want to get biogeneration, vitals monitor, and then fabrication into bionic replacements, so that we can fully set our colony up to be the happiest that they can be. As of right now, we haven't really done that much, but it's okay. We've done a lot to make sure everything is fine, and honestly, we breezed through winter in the time that it took us to make this room, which is great. Oh, the Jubilee of Augmentism! That's fine, that's awesome, that's fire. So, we just got out of our second winter, and this time we kind of survived with swimming colors, honestly. Not swimming colors. What's the word? With colors. We survived with colors. Okay, I'm not thinking about it. I'm not thinking about it. We survived with really cool colors. Shout out to the gays. And because of that, I think we can comfortably, confidently say that we're getting a hang of things, getting a hold of things, getting a feel for things again. I'm really proud of how far we came, but I still need components for a plethora of things, because I want to continue our hydroponics down here, and then I want to have the drug lab be here, so that we don't have to worry about much. But now that everyone's awake, nobody seems to be eating yet, we're going to begin our Jubilee of Augmentism and include everybody in this one, even if I don't want to include Jess. And now everyone is here, and this Jubilee is going to be augmenting. It's going to be so cool. It's going to be so awesome. Check it out. Whoop-pow. It was fun. It wasn't like, something to never forget, but it was fun. And that's good, because everybody's going to feel pretty happy about that one. I learned 6 out of 10, bad. 7 out of 10, pretty good. That's for the rating for, how well it was. Anyway, up here, we've got our ducks living still. We've got our rice being fed to our ducks to make sure our ducks don't starve. We've got our rice being made for those ducks, and we got a couple of other things to worry about. Like, I'm trying to figure out what to do power-wise, because I kind of do just want to pull the trigger and place this here, right? Even if it means uglifying this place a little bit, I think it'll end up being fine, ultimately. Maybe it lets us move this down by 1 and make an actual pathway, but, like, we're starting to use up a lot of our energy. Like, a lot of our energy. Like at night... Never mind. But we're getting close. And the more that we expand the base, because we will be expanding the base leftward the more rough it'll end up being for everyone involved. And I don't want that. I don't want everybody to be involved in rough and have it be rough and everyone involved to be rough. I want it to be cool. I want it to be great, actually. So I'm going to keep working on the quality of life things, I think, whilst simultaneously. Oh, shit, we're doing the first curse word. It doesn't matter. I just realized that if I keep making sculptures, I might make my colony a lot more pricey than it actually is, making the raids that come at me not good. Not good at all, because they're going to be expecting like golds and riches, and we don't have the sort of stuff to deal with them, you know? So let's hope that sort of thing doesn't happen, because if it does, we're really going to be cooked. We're going to be absolutely cooked, and it's going to be rough, and I don't want that. And there goes our last component. Jess and Rin, beat the shit out of Rin. Yeah, that's my girl. Sorry, Jess is a misogynist, so he has... I'm not sorry. He has all the right in the fucking world to get his ass beat. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna tell him to slave away in the kitchen. I'm gonna tell him to slave away in the kitchen. Because misogyny never wins. And it says low food, but we have 14 food. We're fine. I know that's realistically for like one day. I did not say you could stop. And I know that that's like for one day, but you know. I don't know why he always keeps stealing the fucking rice from the... Like, I don't... Oh, he's making fried rice. That's cool. But still, I don't know why he always steals the rice first instead of using any of the meat that we have. Like, he waits until he has to use the meat, and it sucks. Anyway, medical treatment needed for Rin and Jess. Is it really? Not really, actually. So it's fine, honestly. But yeah, we've got our things going on. We've got our... Oh, biofuel refining! So we can go and research transport pods. Primarily so that we can just start trading with people. Like, actually start trading with people. Because even though they come and they go, the roughest part about it is that they don't come and they always go. I feel like there's a naughty thing to say, but I'm not going to say it. Anyway, we need to somehow reach out at the middle of the night to our booty calls to be like, hey, you up? And then have them send to us every component they have in trade for whatever we can trade for. So when we do that, when we get our transport pods, we're finally going to be able to be like, yep, send me your stuff. Send me your stuff. Allow me to see food. And it's going to be great. I'm personally really looking forward to it. I do not know how I messed that up so badly, but I did. But I'm really hoping to get to that soon, because I'm kind of tired of just always waiting. It bums me out. It bums me out just having to wait all the dang time, you know? So I'm hoping we can solve that one way or another. Because if we can't, then it's gonna suck. But if we can, then it's gonna be awesome. And I know that we can. So it's gonna be awesome. But yeah, I'm gonna keep working on this. I'm gonna try and get the hydroponics, get the mining in the base done. And since winter's over, comfortably wait for spring's arrival, right? Look at our kill box. So many things have been killed in the box. When do you actually need... Smoke some psychite. Or smoke some flake. Let's go, Rin. Go get it. Go get that shit. Yeah. I don't think you need medical treatment, so I think you'll be fine. But yeah. I'll see you when we get something a little bit more exciting going on the screen, because right now, I don't want another 35-minute video of no jump cuts and explanations. So, I'll see you when something interesting happens. Alright, we are back in an awkward position. We're getting raided by people with guns and pistols, but our kill box is almost entirely empty. I'm not sure if they're attacking immediately, but I know that we'll get a vibe for it. Where are they going? Where are they going? Where are they going? They're not attacking immediately, which does give us time to sleep and get prepared. Jess has a gun. Smelly has a gun. Rin has a gun. Sam has a gun. Goss got a gun. No, I don't want to steal. Is that what that is back there? Okay. With that revolver. Rosa has a gun, and you have a gun. Perfect. So, Goss is going to get the gun, and then when they start their raid, I'm going to draft everyone, and then post them up right here, because, spoiler alert, we have fucking mini turrets and skull spikes. So hopefully they actually come in so that we can steal their shit, and hopefully even steal them, right? Convert them into our own hegemony or whatever. Probably not, because we're, like, constantly running out of food. So yeah, as you can see, get it going like that. That gives us enough time for this. That's death. Lynx is running away. Anarchist is going for it, I guess. We can put a kill team here. What was I thinking? Stop that. Bob, go capture Kaufman. And everybody can leave. Oh, Bob, still capture Kaufman. Don't think that we're... Hold on. Strip Kaufman, then capture Kaufman. Because these are some pretty high quality clothes, if you ask me. So we're gonna allow that, and then allow that, and then rip your skull out of your head. And we're also gonna rip your skull out of your head, and because all of these traps are gone, we can manage areas, expand into here. And also allow that. Would you look at that? They brought us components. It's like they knew that we were struggling for components. That's great. But yeah, we're gonna rip their fucking skulls out for having the audacity to raid. Hall. And Hall? Where's the medical emergency? It's Kaufman. It's fine. Bob's tending to Kaufman already. What's gonna happen is that because Kaufman raided us, we're gonna heal her up and then let her leave? Or honestly, we might just execute her on the spot. No, she's pretty good at mining and an intellectual. We could use her. What sort of faction does she belong to? Bio. The Supreme Army. She is tough, though. Which is probably the reason why we were able to actually keep her, you know? So here, Bob. All that. Shooting Frenzy, Inspired Recruitment. Okay. Okay, well, if Rose is having an Inspired Recruitment, then we're going to try and convert her for a little bit. Considered guilty. Ooh, actually. Should we execute her for the colony? No, I'm not feeling it. We already killed so many people. Bob, be very careful. Disease infection for Kaufman. Okay, Bob. Tend to her. So, some might ask, why did you strip her? That was a really weird thing to do. The reason why we stripped her is because she had clothing, right? And if pawns die with the clothing on them, then it becomes tainted. And tainted clothing gives a negative stat detriment to just about anything, really. And if they're... Smoke this smoke leaf joint real quick. If they're wearing clothing that was tainted, then they feel terrible. But sometimes we need to wear tainted clothing. So we strip her of it so that A, we can have extra clothing, B, we can sell whatever clothing she had, and C, because it makes her feel terrible. Which is garbage, but it's also how we keep her indoors, especially now that we're slowly running out of food. Needs, your sleep is basically full, cook. Bills. Keep cooking those massive amounts of simple meals. Don't you even think, don't you even fucking fathom that I'm gonna let you just stop now. Rosa, clean this kitchen for me. The shaman merchant is here. Perfect. Since it's springtime. Yes, yes. Hopefully they don't get scared off by our skull spikes, because we're gonna have more. Like, that's just how things are. And Rosa, I assume that you cleaned, so trade with this because you're our best talker. Even whoa, psychic insanity, Lance. That would be so cool if we used melee weapons. Good God. And then here's gold. They won't take Kaufman, unfortunately. Oh my God, that's insane. Here, we're not gonna give anyone a prosthetic for now. Psychic Animal Soother Plasteel, they have 62. Way too much. The Psychite Tea. Yeah, I'll take some, not that much. What the fuck? Oh, what do they take then? Let's take 20 of these. And buttloads of that, which is just 2, excuse me. Do they have any more drugs? Nitromatine, I think. So let's take 10 of those. Let's stock up on drugs a little bit, because we're lacking. And that's gonna be what our trade looks like for you. And I'm gonna go to work and make sure that Smelly can haul and take Smelly off of handling, smithing, and tailoring, because she is just here to get to mining. But yeah, this is the progress on the mines that we've made so far. No compacted steel as of yet, which is devastating. Oh! Complain and ye shall receive. Ooh! Sometimes I feel special, because I am special. Praise me in the comments section. Speaking of the comment section, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It makes a lot of the bad process of this, losing pawns, not feeling up to like video recording because like I should be studying instead, anything like that, it makes it worth it a little bit, because this hobby does make me happy, even if, you know, I should be studying, which I am. I'm making sure that I do study, don't worry. But, you know, just any sort of support like that is highly appreciated to a degree that's very difficult to explain. Are we all out of food? No, we're not. We have 30 food. What are we complaining about? But yeah. We're getting our stuff from here. We're repairing these as well. Bob, be very careful. Nobody will be able to rescue you if you get crumped here. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to schedule, manage areas, shrink area 3. Doesn't include that. Doesn't include that. So we're still going to work on these traps, but the other traps are just no-goes right now, because I don't want anybody to accidentally fall into it like Rapture. We have a buttload of steel. That is fantastic to hear. So I'm actually going to start cutting this out and move the compound kind of inside. And as for the research bench, we have medicine production going. We got transport pods after going back to bio refueling. And I'm contemplating precision rifling or multi-barrel weapons. I'm probably going to go multi-barrel weapons. Medical emergency on who? Kaufman? Kaufman is fine. Look. Health. Oh. Is she still guilty? She's not guilty. Okay, we need her alive. We need her alive. Bob? 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 Please? 67%! I can't escape. I can't escape. And she's gonna be fine ultimately. Perfect. So she's good. And we're gonna keep chunking through this. We're gonna get all of the steel that we could want. And then honestly, we might even keep strip mining. So since it is... since we're in the comfortable months of spring, what we're going to do is just allow our pawns to wander about, really. Quest active? Sounds like a schmuck. Sounds like a bad idea. But yeah, things are just kind of going chill. Maybe I should be more daring. Maybe I should be like, yes, I want more quests and such. But I don't know. I feel like going out is just asking to be killed by random chance, and that's not something I'm feeling right now. We do have 4 components, which is really cool, but hopefully soon we get another set so that we can make another research bench to, you know. Oh, hey. Wait. Schedule area 1. Yeah. Manage areas. Expand. Oh, wait, no. It has to be area 1 expansion, but we're going to expand that here. And then here. And that's it. Because I want to finish up these traps because of this idiot that keeps falling in them. Which is absurd. Now, Bob, thank you for being very careful. You are my goat. What we're going to do is we're going to schedule shrink. And schedule expand. See, I'm doing a lot of domain shrinks and domain expansions, specifically so that we can try and make the most out of our Rimworld world right now. And it's rough. It takes a lot of mental weight to like do all of that, and that's why my commentary is kind of dipping in quality, which I sincerely do apologize for. I don't really have an excuse for it at all. But since I was allowed seconds of thought, I get to make some hydroponics! And I'm only going to make 4 because we only have 4 components, and I'm not going to be like, make more, because, you know, that would be odd. And I'm going to continue the rice farm, because I want the rice farm to be entirely finished. Close pause, schedule, area 3. Manage areas, shrink. This is how you adapt, improvise, and overcome, because this mad boar is going to try and come for us, but there's no way that it can do that, so it has to funnel itself through the death pit, and hopefully it dies on one of the first few who's a what's-its. And oh my god, we've got a couple of ducks. Turn that off, I don't want any more. No more ducks. Actually, animals. No more ducks. No, not that. Bop. No, because... Oh, these are all... I misread it. Oh, well, hold on. Schedule... No, animals. Keep a male duck. Because we need the female ducks to lay eggs, and sometimes the male duck to make them, like, fertile, but not all the time, so we need to be on top of that, right? We don't need ducks that are just wasting time and energy. That's the last thing that we need right now. But, oh, I still can't escape it. It's fucking everywhere. Oh my god. But we should be looking fine right now. We had our raid, we recovered, we've got blood everywhere. We're still waiting for somebody to rip this person's head out. Hold on. Thanks, Bob. Wow, you really didn't have to do that, dude, but it's okay. Get our wooden skulls going here, and then try and continue the path upward, really, because this is looking cool. Looking great. And we're gonna wake up Rosa to get a trade going on, because, honestly, we're on a roll for events right now. I don't know what they have, but, herbal medicine is what they have, and that's it. Here, take these pants and shirt and hat that I can't wear. Take these knives and this knife and this club and this knife and then this club that I can't use. And yeah, pay me $83. But I know that you can't, so consider the rest a gift. But yeah, look. Our hydroponics are growing, and then we can change this to go back to smoke leaf. Because we really do need our drugs, like desperately, like cripplingly so. And even though we have 300 smoke leaf, I can't stand the idea of running out. And I think during the day we make enough energy. Maybe. I'm not risking it. I'm not tempting it. I'm not making another light bulb. I'm not doing that. I don't know why anybody would do that, but that's not gonna be me. Because if it goes wrong, which it might, it means that we take up too much power all the time during the day. And that's what some would call not good. Fudge. It's fine. It's only 65 to 220. I'm sure we can find places to cut. Like, that's supposed to be off. Sam, turn that off. I don't know where else we could turn off, because we need both of those. Go clean your frickin' room. What do you need? You're hungry, you ate without a table, and you're missing the high life. Dog! We are literally providing everything, and you're like having a mental break because you're not taking any of what we're providing. No, smoke weed. Smoke weed right now. But yeah, we're doing pretty good. I think with this sort of format that we have in the mines, we can just comfortably expand. So I'll see you when Cataclysm hits us, or when we just get enough expansion going. And we are now into summer as it begins. We haven't even had a successful potato harvest yet, because I forgot that I had it on Do Not Sow from the good old times of winter, which is, as some would say, rather rough. I think what the goal is right now is maybe keep this off, honestly. Oh, a sprout! I don't know what to do with it, but it is cool. But I think what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna turn that off so that we can preserve our power and just work on the more important parts of our colony. Right here, I have a cute little internal compound going because I realized that all of this is disorganized, and having more space for solar panels would probably be more space for having this on, right? So the idea is that I'm moving the kitchen into here, and then I'm moving the butcher animals into here, and then I'm moving the refrigerator into here, and hopefully with the amount of hydroponics that we're going to be up to, we're going to have so much food, so much food, yes. And this is going to be where we're venting all of the heat from the air conditioning, but every other place shouldn't need air conditioning because it's colder inside than it is outside, so that's pretty neat. I'm thinking of putting the art table here, so let me see and make sure that I can do that. We have a lot of uranium. That's scary. Yeah, I think I will do that. And then I put that here, and then we're probably gonna put the art station here, and move a couple of these over here as well. Make another room to get all of the crafting stations. And then I'm going to keep looking around, keep finding things, and maybe I'm going to slowly remove this area and get colonists put inside of the mountain and use this outside. I don't know, maybe as one massive barn, farm, combat area. I think if we're under a mountain, don't quote me on this, we might not get hit by orbital laser cannons. By people showing up and being like, oh, actually, I'm gonna not walk in, I'm gonna drop in like I'm from Halo. Shout out to the, shout out to the Halo 3 ODST writer that still isn't credited to this day because Bungie is a terrible company. But yeah, so I'm thinking of just putting all of our crafting stuff inside the mountain, putting all of our living stuff inside the mountain, maybe keeping our real storage outside of the mountains so that it's harder for this prisoner to get to it. Maybe reconverting this room from prisoner style to not prisoner style. But I'm gonna actually tell Sam to clean that room because it's gotten dirty as hell. But yeah, with 7 colonists, good lord, the need for food has rapidly risen. So we're looking a little bit rough. I'm hoping the hydroponics mixed in with the potatoes helps us out a lot here. And honestly, I'm thinking about just reworking these hydroponics. Reinstall? Can I reinstall them? No, I can't reinstall them. Curses! But yeah, I'm thinking about Bob is our leader for some reason still, and I don't know why. And I'm kind of scared to take him off it because his mood keeps jumping up and down, and I don't get. I just don't get it. I do get it. Hold on. Smoke that joint. But yeah, we also figured out how to make medicine. I also figured out that you can make medicine out of a flimsy little heal root, so I'm probably going to do that a lot more in all of my runs from here on. I can't believe I didn't know this. I feel like this is Rimworld 101. But hey, everything's a learning experience if you think hard enough about it, I guess. And yeah, we're gonna try and clean this up and get this going. We're gonna try and move inside of the mountain, get a real compound, get temperature control going. Because so long as we live outside of here, we're subject to the whim of the temperature on the outside. When we live on the inside, we have full control over the domain that we sit in. And I think that would be pretty cool, actually. I think it would be awesome to just be able to say, I would like designated summer to occur. I think that'd be pretty awesome. But yeah, this is the start of maybe endgame at this point, because we're getting there. We're getting there. Eventually. But yeah, and even better, if we're on the inside, right, walking raids are gonna have to go through here, so maybe we can just expand our kill box and make it a lot more threatening. I don't know. What I do know is that I'm contemplating thoroughly getting more slaves, but the issue with slaves is that, like, it's only my own moral debuff in real, and the thing that we get out of it is practically just another mouth to feed, and that's it. So I think that is a little bit fucked up, admittedly. I would like it if, I don't know, there was a... Oh! Hold on, cancel that. I would like it if there was a, like, slaves can eat less. I don't know, that feels worse somehow, but slaves just don't make sense to me. I don't know why you'd go slaves unless you were like a bona fide doing it for the edgy joke sort of person. But yeah, we're trying to remove this. We're trying to remove this. And we're trying to remove some of this so that we can use this as a geothermal generator because we're desperately in need of power. Like, badly in need of power. And if we can slap down another geothermal generator, that would be awesome. And we're also running out of food. But we have 25 food. See, you need more food when you need more colonists. It's kind of crazy because... Jess, cook food. Cook food. We have food to cook. I think. Oh no, is this the Great Famine? Oh, Mad Caribou. Okay. Close pause. Pause. Area 3. Everybody's on Area 3 mode. Area 2, actually. Everybody's on Area 2 mode. Stay indoors. Do not go outside of the compound. And the shaman merchant is here. Ooh, he might sell some cool stuff. Hopefully they intersect. That'd be cool. Well, not really. Oh, they're gonna intersect. They're gonna intersect. They're gonna intersect. They're gonna intersect. Watch out! Oh, damn. They just crumped it. Okay, awesome. But yeah, that's the vague plan. Maybe we can have enough space to even move the entire temple under the mountain. Deep underground under the mountain, where they keep their dirt. But yeah, I don't know what else to... Oh my god, look at all of that. Jesus Christ. I don't know what else to do for this episode. I think this episode is kind of comfortably wrapped up. We've got our duck situation all sorted out, all settled. We've got eggs and rice and food, but we're running out of food apparently, so we're gonna need some of that. Let's see. For the last thing, you know what? Let's send Rosa out. Is that it? Okay, fine. Give them... Nope. Don't. We don't have that sort of silver. Never mind. yeah, so womp womp. Sucks to suck for them. Sucks to suck for us, because again, we're running out of food pretty badly. I'm thinking we might just need to let Kaufman go. I'm thinking we might need to exile Kaufman in the same way that we exiled Waltz. Or no, Jess. Absolutely, Jess. I don't know. We'd have to think about it. Beggars wish for charity. It's a shame. But yeah, thank you for making it this far in the episode. I hope you enjoy the Rimworld progression. If you think I'm doing anything wrong, feel free to leave a comment about it and leave a like. Feel free to subscribe as well. I don't have much else to say. This has been a very fun run. Even if we lose it now, as disappointing as it may be, this is unironically probably the farthest I've ever gotten in Rimworld, especially with ideology making things rather difficult, because I don't read and I can't read. Because apparently people that love trees don't like cutting trees down. Did you know that? That was my first ideology run. I thought I could be tree huggers, but it ended up not going well for obvious reasons. You need wood. You need wood for a lot of things. So yeah. Thank you all for bearing with me. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for showing up. It's been rather appreciated, and it's been a fun experience. This isn't the end, don't get it twisted, but I do have a feeling something wicked is around the corner, and I'm worried that we might not be able to lick our wounds from it. But until that time comes, this has been Maui on Rimworld Robotics, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Take care.